All right, let's get this party started with the Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier had 19 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looking for 2 pounds, 6 ounces, take the lead. That's not going to be a problem. 17 pounds even with 36 pounds, 8 ounces. Micah Frazier is your brand new leader. Micah, I mean, another good day here today, but as crazy as it is with a 19 and a 17, man, this fishery, you're not guaranteed, you know, like that's how tight this tournament is going to be.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy, but, you know, a lot of places you'd be real tickled with 17 pounds, but the way this lake's fishing, it's not that great, and I had an area that, you know, the fish this time of year, they're just getting done spawning, and it takes them a little while to get fat and weigh more, but I had an area that had a lot of good, heavy, you know, chunks, and I just couldn't locate them today, so I had to run around and scrap, and so maybe if I can make the cut, I can get up there and find those fish tomorrow.
Love to see you back out there tomorrow. Congrats on a great tournament. Let's bring out your day one leader, an Elite Series champion from Chickamauga, Georgia, Buddy Gross. Had 21-13 at the start of the day today, looking for 14-12 to take the lead back. He's got 5 fish all alive, looking for 14 pounds, 12 ounces, 17 even with 38 pounds, 13 ounces. Buddy Gross is once again leading the guaranteed rate of Bassmaster Elite at Lake Champlain. $38 pounds, 13 ounces, 17 today. I'm going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 4 pounds, 13 ounces, so that's going to be Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day so far. And, buddy, congrats, another great day, but unfortunately a little tougher and unfortunately a few bad breaks by the looks of things on Bass Live.
Yeah, I had some mishaps today, but, you know, this lake fish is so good, you can catch back up at any time. You know, I still stayed with the greenfish today, but I really think the smallmouth's going to catch me, so I'm going to have to switch up if I make the cut. But we're going after it. I just thank the Lord for what happened today.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Longview, Texas, the Marshall Lee Livesay. Took his second Elite Series win earlier this year. Weighed in the 3rd biggest bag in Bassmaster history on Championship Sunday there. Looking for 18-9, 20 pounds even, a brand new leader with 40 pounds and 5 ounces. The Marshall lays the law here on Lake Champlain. 40 pounds and 5 ounces, and Lee Livesay is your brand new leader. I'm going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4.13. Four pounds, 10 ounces. Not going to take that over. But, Lee, you are leading this tournament with 40 pounds and 5 ounces. And how do you like the sounds of that?
I love the sound of that. That sounds like some money. But I got to do it 2 more days, and it wasn't easy, trust me. I went where I caught all my fish yesterday and didn't catch a fish, and started doing the math on if 12 or 13 pounds would get me in the cut, and just kept rotating spots. And, man, I pulled up on a point. I'd fished yesterday and not had a bite, and picked up a 6-cent Dogma topwater and caught 22 fish in 22 casts. They were literally fighting over it, smallmouth, largemouth. It was better than fork, just not the size. It was insane. I can't wait to get back out there tomorrow and try to figure it out.
Gonna get a shot. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, ladies and gentlemen. From one Texas angler to another, give me a little love for Randy Sullivan. $18 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. Good to see Guck's here. Guck made it, ladies and gentlemen. 18 pounds, 4 ounces to add to that. puts him in 4th place with 36 pounds and 4 ounces. £36 of 4 ounces sitting in 4th place, and hope to get back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope I get to do the exact same thing I did today and the day before. That's pretty much all I did. I never picked the trolling motor up and just sat there and got to float around and catch fish the whole time. So I can't complain at all. I'm looking forward to it, and I think that'll make it. You never know here, but we'll see.
Find out at the end of our weigh-in, but great job so far. Let's bring out a former TTBC champion, a 7-time Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. Had 15-15 yesterday. 5 fish here today. Top 45 get an opportunity to fish on Saturday. Top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. 15-15 yesterday, 16-12 today. He moves into 5th place with 32 pounds, 11 ounces. So a little bit bigger day today, but man, this fishery, when you look at that leaderboard, I mean, is it easier or tougher to compete on a body of water like this? This is a great place to go fishing, but man, when the weights are that tight, it's got to be frustrating as an angler.
It definitely is. You know, there was like 17-1 was 5 or 6 places at the exact same weight, and it was like that all through there. And it's just, you know, if you lose a 4 or 5 pounder, it just really wrecks your day because you know it's going to be so tight. And it's all about finding those 3/4 to 4 1/2, and sometimes you do it here, and sometimes I don't. You know, I tried it a little all smallmouth this time because the water was down, but I'm going back to Ticonderoga after this. Usually I did a lot better when I went down there, so I'm done with this stuff.
We look forward to seeing the next one, and always great to have you here. From Newport, New York, a 2-time Elite Series champion, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 17 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 17.2 yesterday, 5 today for 14.14. Moves him into 6th place with 32 pounds even. And I know that is not where you wanted to be in this one, but hey, you got another shot at him next week here in your home state of New York.
Yeah, that's right. Right back home, right? Yeah. This was my most anticipated event, I think. I love Lake Champlain more than any place in the country. And I don't know, man. It's just a testament to the way my season's been and the way it's going. You know, momentum's everything. Everybody knows that. And I just got none of that going, and I just can't get it going. I mean, the fish that live here is crazy. I cast all day, man. It took me all day just to get a limit. So it's just, I don't get it. I just looking forward to 2022. I go through one more, and that's it. We're going to start over.
And I know you'll get them. You normally do. Look out for this guy, a former Bassmaster Open winner from Maryland, the Schmidt, Brian Schmidt. Had 21 pounds and 11 ounces yesterday. Watch the scales, looking for 18 pounds, 11 ounces to take the lead. Had 21.11 yesterday. 21 pounds, 5 ounces. 21.5, and the Schmidt is once again leading with 43 pounds even. Get loud for Brian Schmidt, your tournament leader with 43 pounds even. 21 pounds, 5 ounces today. Back-to-back 21-pound-plus days gives him 43 even. 5 fish here today. Going to weigh the Phoenix Boats Big Bass 415. So you take that over. You are leading absolutely everything. And at the halfway point of this tournament, life is pretty good for you.
Very, very good. You know, John Cruz gave me a little goodie bag this morning. It really come in handy. I pieced it together today, man. I mean, I got 2 really, really fortunate lucky bites off some stuff that I wasn't really looking forward to fishing. And, you know, we could keep piecing it together. I'm actually blown away with that weight. That's a lot more than I thought I had. But the way they're catching them is going to be a race to the end. You can't slip up. You know, hopefully we could keep catching them.
You catch them in a big way, and it's been fun to watch on Bass Live. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. Speaking of John Cruz, he is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 19 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Gave our tournament leader a goodie bag. And let's hope that the karma paid off. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 37 pounds and 2 ounces, 37.2. And the cruise missile is in 4th place currently. $37 pounds, 2 ounces. $37.2, a little tougher day today, John, but should be enough to keep you around.
I think so. I had to throw up that largemouth because that's the second largemouth I've caught all week. It was a total accident, but man, it was a little more of a grind today, and then finally I just kept bouncing around and finally landed on a little wad of them and caught some more. But a lot of fun, definitely a lot of fun fishing this place. Looking forward to tomorrow because we're going to have. I heard there's going to be less wind and sunshine, so that'll be more like a fun fishing day. But again, Brian mentioned that if I only knew the places to fish, I have the baits, obviously, but I gave them to Brian, and he knows how to use them, so that's why he dropped a big bag on them. But, yeah, definitely very proud of him and looking forward to getting after it tomorrow.
Well, just tell him you'll give him the goodie bag. You'll meet him at a spot tomorrow. He just needs to give you the location. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Open winner, an Elite Series champion, and a 2-time Century Club member from South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Had 18.3 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 20 pounds and an ounce with 38 pounds, 4 ounces. Patrick Walters moves into 4th place currently. Hold them high and get loud. Summerville, South Carolina pro with a very, very bright future. 38 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in 4th place currently. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats. A big bass needs to be better than 415. 415, so we have a 2-way tie for Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. And that gives us a woo! They were a little apprehensive, but it's Friday. Don't worry. Saturday, they'll go nuts. And you got even better day today. When the weights keep going up and after a good day, you know things are going right.
That's true. You know, I'm actually, that bag could have been a little bit better. I had a 2-pound, 6-ounce smallmouth in there. A 2.6. That was my small one. So I didn't get as many bites today, but the quality was there. We could have had a chance at a really big, could have had 22 pounds or so today, which is unreal to do with smallmouth. This lake, I'm telling you guys, I think it's fishing the best in the country right now. Anywhere, when you catch 20 pounds of smallmouth, I mean, come on, y'all. So looking forward to tomorrow. See if we can go catch them.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldain. 20 pounds and 11 ounces as of this morning. Had a big day if you were watching Bass Live, but needs a giant day. Looking for 22 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead. 19 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 2nd place with 40 pounds and 6 ounces. Just 2 pounds, 11 ounces short of the overall lead at the halfway point of this tournament. Chris, watching you today on live, man, you went through an incredible number of fish. I mean, it really feels like you had, regardless of the place you're in right now. I mean, obviously in contention, but you got a bite dialed. I mean, I mean, who knows how it'll all work out? But at this point, it looked like a lot of fun.
No, it's definitely something different. It's kind of a southern technique up here in on the Canadian border. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fish around, but they're really keyed in on specific types of bait. So I'm throwing specific lures, and it's a really specific technique. So it's a lot of fun. That's the biggest thing is every fish I catch, it's just so much fun. And I'm just rotating through several different areas, but it's a really large area. So several different spots, huge area, a lot of big fish. It's sub 20-pound day today, but that area has got potential for a 22-plus pound day. Hopefully, it's tomorrow.
Go get it done. I'd love to see it happen. Already one win earlier this year from Park Hill, Oklahoma. One of the most feared anglers of professional fishing, Jason Christie. Had 18 pounds, 4 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 18 pounds even. He moves into 8th place with 36 pounds and 4 ounces. 36 pounds, 4 ounces, another good day, Jason. And but unfortunately, I got to bring up a low point of it today. Incurred a 2-pound penalty for a 6th fish in your live well. Obviously, that hurts in this situation and maybe the worst lake of the year to do it on. But showing the true champion you are, man, a lot of people would roll over in the fetal position to be sucking their thumb at this point. You hammered him again today and should get another shot at redemption tomorrow.
You know, I hope so. I've never done that. It was just one of those deals. There was a lot of things going on. We were trying to do a live on the phone, and I was around a lot of fish, and I caught one. And, I walk up to the front and make a cast, and my spook's in the air. And I'm just like, when it landed, I walked back there. And I had 6 in there, and it's just one of those, I wanted to kill myself. But nothing you can do about it. Heck, I don't know how many bass tournaments I've fished. That's the first time ever. It was just one of those things. A lot of things were going on, but hopefully get to go fishing tomorrow. That was I hate to bust a 20-pound bag, but it is what it is. Hopefully make it tomorrow and go try to catch 22, 23.
Awesome rally after that, man. Great comeback. Let's bring out the Bass Nation National Champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. 16 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Hot off his first Bassmaster Classic appearance, Pat Schlopper bringing us 5 fish here today. A double qualifier for the Elite Series. Qualified through the Opens and the Bass Nation as our Bass Nation National Champion. 16 pounds and 9 ounces. Gives him 33 pounds and 2 ounces. You move into 10th place currently. And, man, this is a phenomenal fishery with 16.9, and you're worried.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm not fishing tomorrow. There's no, at least out here I'm not. Maybe somewhere else close, but I don't know. I didn't catch as many today. I got some decent ones. Lost one real good one that will hurt, but whatever. It is what it is. I had fun. I really like this lake, so hopefully I can turn it around at the next one and, I don't know, maybe make the cut.
I'd like to see that. Go make the cut. The 2019 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Scott Canterbury, a 2-time FLW Tour winner. Had 17-11 yesterday. Today, 5 fish. 15-15, moves into 10th place with 33 pounds and 10 ounces. 33-10, and currently in 10th place. The top 45 get an opportunity to fish on Saturday. So, Scott, a little tougher day today. Did the bite get tougher, or what's the story?
Yeah, the bite got a little tougher, but I lost probably the 2 biggest ones I hooked today, and you can't do that out here. So, we'll move on, go to St. Lawrence River and try to win that one so I don't have to work the Classic next year. I was really hoping to make a strong northern swing, but it is what it is. I caught a ton of fish, and you got to find the big ones up here, and I never did find them this week. But we'll go up to St. Lawrence and have some fun this week.
Caught them there before, and I'd love to see you do it again. From North Carolina, a 2-time Classic qualifier, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. Shane LaHue had 18 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 19 pounds, 7 ounces, so a better day today with 38 pounds, 2 ounces. The Baby Shark moves into 6th place currently. 38 pounds, 2 ounces, and a better day today. And hopefully that's enough to get you back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm having a blast out here. I love coming up here. You know, this is an exhausting job for people that don't know what it's like doing it. It's a blast, but you know, it's a struggle most of the time. But when I come up here, it's like a vacation. I love New York. Every time we come up here, I know it's going to be a smash fest, but you know, saying that, if you're catching 3-pounders, you're in trouble. So here you got to find the 4-pounders. I've got a special little starting place where I can go catch 15 pounds really quick and settle in, and then go catch, you know, try to catch some 4-pound smallmouth. I caught 2 4-pound smallmouth today on a Max Scent General and baby bass, just Ned rigging that. So I'm having a blast out here chasing green ones and brown ones. So we'll get after it tomorrow and hopefully make a top 10.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Denver, North Carolina, keep the noise going for Rob Dye. 14 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Rob Dye with 5 fish here today. $14.10 today gives him 29 pounds and 7 ounces. Just a few ounces difference here today, and you're consistent. You definitely are.
That's right. Hey, it was a great day. You know, I just didn't get the bites I needed this tournament, but I want to give a shout out. I got a couple of friends here. They come up from North Carolina. I think they're going to fish next week. Lenny and Lynn there. I appreciate you guys coming. And Key Builders, they helped me get up here. They give me some gas money. Might want to send some more. I might need to get some to get home if I don't start cashing checks. But, hey, I love my family. I want to say hello, and we'll see you at Waddington.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you next week. A 3-time Classic qualifier, the Prince of Palatka from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. Had 17 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17.3 yesterday, 5 here today. All alive. Going to go for a ride in our Yamaha Avco live release boats for you guys to catch for years and years to come. 17.3 yesterday, 5 today. 16 pounds even, gives him 33 pounds, 3 ounces. You move into 12th place right now, but so far early in the weigh-in, it seems like it was a little tougher today. You think that's the case for the full field or just the first 15?
First 15. Because those fish are out there, dude. I had the opportunities to have a big bag today, and I've come to the conclusion you do not land all of the brown ones. That is just a fact. You're just going to have to deal with it and just make another cast because you are not going to land all of them. Those things are vicious. They're fun to fish for. I had a blast. I'll see you guys in St. Lawrence.
We'll see you there. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. 18-1 for Brad Watley yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside that cut. 18-1 yesterday, 5 here today. $13 pounds, 15 ounces, so a tougher day today with 32 pounds even. What changed out there?
I really don't know. I was catching a lot of fish on top water, and weatherman said it's supposed to be 5 miles an hour today, and that's not what happened. So just didn't get to throw what I was catching my fish on. So anyway, this is a great place. I mean, it's the best place I've ever been in my life. I've never seen a lake. I mean, y'all see the weights. It's unbelievable. I mean, you got to have 20-something pounds, you know, to win here, and the whole field's got 18 or 19. So anyway, one day I'll get this place figured out, and we'll come back and smash them.
Forward to seeing you in Waddington next week. Always great to have you here. From Bella Vista, Arkansas, a Bassmaster Open winner, Harvey Horn. Harvey Horn had 13 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day. 5 to add to that here today. 5 fish for Harvey Horn here on day number 2. 13-14 yesterday, 5 all alive here today. Going to be outside of the cut this time around, Harvey, but man, another great fishery next week, and I know you're looking forward to getting there.
Most definitely. You know, I'm so glad that Yamaha and Express built such a tough product, because this lake was a little bumpy today. I was able to get out there, get those fish caught, get back in, didn't have any issues, and looking forward to Waddington next week.
Go get it done. Always great to have you here, Harvey. A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and a winner in the Bassmaster Opens from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. Matt Robertson had 17 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 here today for Matt Robertson. 19-1, a better day today with 36 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. Sitting in 8th place, 19 anglers into our weigh-in. The top 45 get an opportunity to fish on Saturday. So a better day today, and that might just be enough to get you back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even think I had anywhere near that. I thought I had about 17. It was a rough morning out there. I was running down the lake, and my lucky hat blew off. And it was pretty windy out there, and I probably spent about 25 minutes looking for it, and I found it starting to sink. I grabbed it up, and daggone, if the thing didn't split on the back of it, I think it's about time for a new one. But caught all our fish after we got together, so I got to get out there, and doctor is tied up with some electrical tape to make it through the next week.
I'm sure you got some duct tape or something in the tickle trunk. From Michigan, Elite Series Pro Garrett Paquette. 19 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for the AFCO Pro from Michigan. 17 pounds, 15 ounces, so a tougher day today, but with 37 pounds, 4 ounces. Garrett Paquette is inside the top 10 in 7th place currently. 37 pounds, 4 ounces, so a little tougher day today, but man, should be enough to get you in there by the looks of things.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Every day I spend on this lake, I just love it more and more. I mean, these smallmouth, they almost act like saltwater fish. I mean, they just attack everything. It's a lot of fun. I'm fishing topwater, and there's not a better way to catch them. You know, the areas I'm fishing really need a south wind to help the current flow, and today we had that north wind, and it really jacked it up. So I'm pretty happy. I made some good adjustments later in the day, caught them, and, you know, I'd love to do it again tomorrow.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. Find out in a little bit. From Dadeville, Alabama, Kelly J. Had 17 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 here today. $14 pounds, 7 ounces, gives him 31 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 19th place currently. £31, 9 ounces, and unfortunately going to be below the projected cut this time around, Kelly, but we're going to Waddington next, and it's full of giant fish there, too.
It is. You know, I lost a couple. On the first stop this morning, I jumped 2 4s off, and mentally I was just like, I can't even say what I was. But thank goodness I brought my golf clubs, so I guess tomorrow I'll be playing some golf. And looking forward to going to St. Lawrence. This place right here, though, I will tell you, I was outstanding. It's full of 3-pounders and 2.5s and 3.5s. I just didn't get them in the boat today. But you have an amazing fishery, and I love it every time we come here.
Love having you here. We look forward to seeing the next one. Let's bring out a Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Sumrall. 18 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. 18-15 yesterday, 5 all alive, 20 pounds even with 38 pounds, 15 ounces. Caleb Sumrall moves into 4th place currently. 38 pounds, 15 ounces, and sitting inside the top 5 in 4th place currently. And a brand new leader in Phoenix Boats Big Bass, that a 5-1. So you're leading that, sitting inside the top 5 in 4th place, and things are going pretty good here this week.
Yeah, no, man. I changed some stuff up today, and it worked. I mean, it normally don't work, but no, man. I fished a bunch of new water and just fished the conditions. It was windy and cloudy, and I ran with it, and I caught that good one. It was actually my first fish I put in the boat, I think, and it just settled me down, and I started running this pattern, and I kind of figured something a little out, and I'm excited to get back out there tomorrow and see if I can put together that couple more days. Let me tell you something. This lake is rough, and there's no which way to tell which the direction the wind and the waves are going. It's just a washing board. I left myself some time to get back, but I didn't need it, man. That express got me back. It just takes the chop like you wouldn't believe. Got back here safe and sound. I want to say hi to my wife and kids, family at home. I love y'all. We get to work tomorrow, so love y'all. See y'all soon.
Great job. See you back here tomorrow. A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 18 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $18 pounds, 5 ounces. Yesterday, 17-13 today. He moves into 14th place with 36 pounds and 2 ounces. 36-2. $36 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 14th place. And I know you'd love to go back out there again tomorrow.
I would. I think this is my 4th event I fished here on Champlain, and this is the first time that I haven't ran to Ticonderoga. And honestly, I like staying up here, up north, catching these smallmouth. It's a lot more fun. So hopefully we can get back out there tomorrow, take that Suzuki, and hopefully the sun will come out. We can cover some water with the top water bait.
Weatherman says it's supposed to, so let's hope they're telling the truth this time. From North Carolina, let's bring out an Elite Series rookie, KJ Queen. KJ Queen had 18 pounds even yesterday, 5 fish to add to here today. 18 even yesterday, 5 here today. 19 pounds, 6 ounces with 37 pounds, 6 ounces. KJ Queen moves into 8th place currently. So a better day today, and man, you're just going to keep moving up that leaderboard. I like the sounds of that.
Hey, I like the sounds of that too.
How'd you catch them today? What did you change or just get a few bigger bites today?
Man, I just got more of my fish in today. I lost some fish today also. I had 2 other big ones on that got off. But yesterday I lost just too many fish, and then today I actually end up capitalizing and getting some fish in the boat. So I'm excited about tomorrow and hopefully get out there and catch some big fish.
Go get them. We look forward to seeing you back here in the morning. I know you're going to get loud right now, ladies and gentlemen. The back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. The champ had 14-13 yesterday. Looks like a better day today. 5 fish here today. $17 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 32 pounds and 4 ounces. And Hank Cherry moves into 20th place currently. Let's hear it for the back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion. Hank, 32 pounds, 4 ounces, a little bit better day today, but man, what a fishery this is.
Dude, this is incredible. They're not even fat yet. I was just talking to Seth. I was like, geez, 22 pounds here would be smallmouth galore in the few weeks when they feed up. But I had fun. I just didn't lose them today. That's part of it. It's part of being up here. They like to jump. They're acrobatic. I throw treble hooks, top water, and jerk bait, try to catch them because that's what I like doing. And it was a good time. I'm going to come up short, but got a little bit of redemption.
little bit of redemption. Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you the next one. Let's bring out our leader in Angler of the Year points from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 19 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Seth Fighter. 19.11 yesterday. 19 pounds, 7 ounces today. He moves into 4th place with 39 pounds and 2 ounces. $39 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 4th place. And we're going to weigh one for Phoenix Boats, Big Bass. 5 pounds, 11 ounces. He takes that over. You are in 4th place halfway through this tournament. You are leading Angler of the Year by a giant margin at this point. Are you starting to get a little bit excited?
Yeah, we'll see. You can still lose a lot of points tomorrow, so hopefully if we can have a good day tomorrow, then it'll take a lot of the pressure off.
How much what is we joke about it and everybody, you don't want to talk about, but really to come into an event like this, how much does this, I know you can lose points tomorrow, but to have done what you've done the first 2 days, there has to be a huge sigh of relief to know that, you came in here and delivered.
Absolutely. The first day was the most nerve-wracking. After having a good day, made today a lot easier. And I caught 2 great big ones, and my other 3 really weren't that big, so I don't know. I got to find some more. I need another 19, 20 pounds tomorrow, and then we should be good to go.
Pretty awesome to watch this year. One of the most dominant seasons in Elite Series history, ladies and gentlemen. From Del Rio, Texas, Ray Henselman Jr. Ray Henselman had 17 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 17.4 yesterday, 5 here on day number 2 at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite. $18 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 16th place with 36 pounds and 2 ounces. 36.2, and he moves in to 16th place right now, so not bad. Sitting in 16th place and hopefully get a shot to get back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be should squeak in the cut there with that. This lake's fishing unbelievable. Today I caught a lot more fish and got to weed through a few more, cull up some. Out there it's got some teeth. That Champlain, it gets big quick, and I'm glad to be in that Skeeter FXR. And hope everybody else gets in safe. It's pretty bad, especially down south, I would imagine. But I want to thank Greg Klepper with Energy and Automation. He's supported me this year, and he's a great guy. And we're going to have the Cast for Kids event in Waco this year. Here, I think July 23rd. If y'all can, I think you can. If you're there, if you can get there, that'd be great. It's a great benefit for a great cause.
Great event, and thank you for everything that you do. From Aiken, South Carolina, he is a 2-time Bassmaster winner, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. 17 pounds, 3 ounces at the start of today. 5 fish for Jay Willie here on day number 2. 17.3 yesterday, 5 today for 13.9. Gives him 30 pounds, 12 ounces, and a little tougher day today.
Yeah, it was. I had a tough day out there. Every adjustment I made, I caught the same size fish, but I enjoy coming to Champlain. I look forward to getting back here. All the people here are great. The food here is even good, so not to mention the fishing. So look forward to coming back. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, my family. Without those guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you in Waddington. An Elite Series rookie from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Had 18 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 18-14 yesterday, 5 today for Justin Hamner. 19 pounds, 4 ounces. Moves inside the top 10 in 9th place with 38 pounds and 2 ounces. 38 pounds, 2 ounces, and inside the top 10. I mean, things are working out pretty good for you here today.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it back to Alabama for a while. This is pretty good. The weather's good. I mean, this place is incredible. I'm ready to get back out there tomorrow.
Good news is you're going to get a shot, so go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow from Spring Grove, Illinois. Get loud for Chris Grove. Had 18 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 18.9 yesterday, 15.1 today. Moves into 19th place with 33 pounds and 10 ounces. So a little tougher day today. Was it just a few smaller bites?
I mean, I got tons of bites. I just never got that big kicker. And I mean, as always, this year's been difficult for me. Faced with a little adversity today. Motor was having some issues, had to limp around. But, you know, I called the choice to stay where I was at and not make the run back to try and fix it. And I don't know, maybe I should have. But it is what it is. I say hello to everyone at home, all the chain rats, my woman, my mom, my nephews and nieces, and I still love New York. We got one more.
One more, and we look forward to seeing you there. Always awesome to have you here. Speaking of I love New York, he loves it because he took his first Elite Series win, the first Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event. Did it in Waddington last year. Chris Johnston. Actually did it in Clayton on the Thousand Islands, but we'll be in Waddington next week. Had 17.1 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 6 ounces. Gives him 36 pounds and 7 ounces. 36 pounds and 7 ounces. Moves him into 15th place, so a little better day today. Should keep you in this thing. But did you adjust to get just a few bigger bites, or what happened?
I fished the same water I fished yesterday. I only had 1 mishap today. Yesterday I had 4, so I just fished a little cleaner. I didn't get as many bites today, but got a few of the right ones. So I'm going to go out tomorrow and do the same thing and hopefully get them all on the boat.
Keep it rolling. Way to go. From one Elite Series champion to another from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Frank Talley had 15 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day today. 15-13 yesterday, 5 here today. 18 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 20th place with 34 pounds, 11 ounces for Frank the Tank Talley. $34 pounds, 11 ounces in today's rally. Hopefully it's enough to keep you in it.
Yeah, I don't know, Dave. If, I think I needed to cull. I had 1 3-pounder in there. Oh, man, when you're complaining about trying to cull 3-pounders, I mean, this place is phenomenal, Just hats off to everybody. Thanks for all the fans coming out and stuff. And if I don't get to fish tomorrow, I'd just like to thank my sponsors, SDG Marine. They've been real good to me this season, and so I'm just real thankful. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
I hope so. We look forward to seeing you back here. All the way from Louisiana, Quentin Capo. 5-1 yesterday, but he's got a 5 fish limit here for us today. $11 pounds, 3 ounces gives him 16.4. Unfortunately, going to be outside the cut this time around. But, man, this phenomenal fishery, I mean, this is truly one of the places you can catch them and still not catch them. That's how good it is here.
Yeah, this place is phenomenal. It's a southern Louisiana boy's dream to come up 1,600 miles of driving to get up here and try to catch these brown ones and these largemouth. They're awesome. I caught a lot of fish today. And, I'm not mad about this. This is what I love to do, and I'm doing what I love. And I just want to thank Plattsburgh, everybody, for coming out today, and all the service crew, and you, Dave. You do an awesome job up here.
Thank you, brother. It's great to have you here. From Texas, let's bring up a 4-time Angler of the Year. You're reigning and defending Elite Series Angler of the Year, Clark Wendland. 14-14 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today for Clark Wendland. 5 fish here today for our reigning Angler of the Year. 18 pounds, 10 ounces Gives him 33 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 23rd place currently. £33, 8 ounces, puts you in 23rd right now, and today was a little bit better.
It was actually a lot better. I mean, when you only come in with 14, you're in 82nd place. It doesn't even seem right. You know, I hear you talk guy after guy about how amazing this place is, and I was talking with Davey backstage. It's the best I've ever seen it. I've fished here since Clunn won the very first one we ever came here, or I think he won the first one. I've been here a bunch of times, and this is the best it's ever been.
Pretty awesome, but it's always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you all season long. From Wisconsin, let's bring out a Bassmaster Open winner, Bob Downey. Bob has 17 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Got the whole family cheering you on here this week. 5 fish for 13 pounds, 10 ounces. Gives him 31 pounds, even puts you in 31st place, and unfortunately may qualify you to spend a little extra time with the family.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good thing they're here, so we'll have plenty to do tomorrow. Go bop around, I don't know, around Plattsburgh or Burlington, or find something to do, but we won't be out on the water. I love this place. It's a beautiful, beautiful fishery. This place is insanely good. Reminds me a lot of back home. I just didn't get it done today, so hopefully we come back and maybe do a little bit better next time. Just want to say thanks to my family again and my fiance for coming all this way. That's super cool, super supportive. And just thanks to all my sponsors back home too, and friends and family for all the support along the way.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you the next one. From Florida, Kobe Krieger. Kobe Krieger had 14.7 yesterday, 5 here today. £14, 7 ounces yesterday, 5 here today for 16.13. Gives him 31 pounds, 4 ounces. So a little bit better day today, Kobe, but man, what a fishery Champlain is.
Yeah, this place is really good. And the only thing that 16-13 and whatever I had yesterday, that gives me an early trip to the Hungry Bear tomorrow morning in Plattsburgh. I will be there for breakfast, I promise you. But I tell you what, this place is, like Clark said, it's phenomenal. Even when we were here last year, the fish even seem to be bigger now than they were last year. So, I mean, this place is fantastic. Take care of it. Plattsburgh, we appreciate you having us. Hope to be back soon, and next time I'm going to do a lot better.
I'll see you at the Hungry Bear in the morning. Let's bring out the great Canadian snow leopard. One of only 2 Canadians to win the Elite Series event, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. Had 20 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, and looks like another good day here today. 5 fish for Jeff Gustafson. Already 1 win earlier this year. Needs 22 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead. 5 all alive, 19 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts him in 4th place with 40 pounds even at the halfway point of the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite on Lake Champlain in beautiful Plattsburgh, New York. Want to thank Plattsburgh, our great host here this week. 40 pounds even, and you're the halfway point of this tournament, and man, it's going pretty good for you, Gussie.
Yeah, no, good start. Good, hanging in there. Someone's got to tell Schmidt he's got to weigh all smallmouths tomorrow. And
I don't think he'll listen.
No, probably not.
You have been saying all week that you need the sun. The sun's supposed to come out tomorrow, and with the weights like this, it's hard to believe that it could get much better.
Well, for me, the fishing, I'll be able to, if it's sunny tomorrow, I think I'll catch a bunch. I don't know if I'll catch that kind of quality. Those were all deep fish that I caught today, and I got a few, little rock piles that have a few on them, but lost 2 nice ones and broke one off today. All happened in a little flurry that I had, and I caught a couple, didn't retie, and they were right under my trolling motor. 10 feet down over like 40 feet of water, and I dropped down, and they were all big kings, and when they bite, it would be like getting punched in the arm, and I went like that and just popped the line, so that hurt a little bit, but yeah, I'm having fun out there. This place is a factory. I mean, you look at the weights yesterday, it's unreal.
Unbelievable. Keep them rolling. Fun to watch. Let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Had a good day yesterday, 19 pounds, 10 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside that cut. 10 pounds, 6 ounces, so a tough day today. It gives him 30 pounds even, and man, I know it hurts.
Yeah, this is my second time to Champlain, and I've strictly smallmouth fished, and both times on day one I smashed them, and both times on day two I felt like the lake dried up. I caught all my fish shallow yesterday. I could call my shots, and this morning the wind was making that really tough, so I backed up, went out to some deeper stuff that I fished in practice, and caught, just those 12, 13 inchers. And I was like, well, if these are here, I need to get deeper. So I had some rock out in like 45 foot I went out to, and I sent my flatworm down to it and loaded up. And I caught one. I swear he was that big. I said, oh, God, they're getting smaller the deeper I get. So we just run around and tried to make it happen. I had 5 good bites today, and I just didn't fish clean. Like I said, you'd make a long cast at top water, and they'd hit it, and you'd have a big bow in your line, and just didn't connect. But I had a great year last year, and this has been the most challenging year of my life. And the last one, whoever wins it goes to the Classic, so we're going to go give it one more run.
Go get that done. I'd love to see you in the Bassmaster Classic. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, 4-time Canadian Open champion, Corey Johnston. Had 17 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16-1 gives him 33 pounds and 12 ounces. You move into 22nd place, and got to keep your fingers crossed that it's enough to get back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, this place has had my number all week. I've had some issues, mechanical issues all week, and we finally got that sorted out. Now I just got bass issues that, they won't come in the boat, but we'll get it all sorted out, and hopefully I can get out there tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to getting to that next tournament.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. A former Bassmaster Opens winner from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 19 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today for Chad Pipkins. 19-1 yesterday. Needs 4 ounces to get inside the cut currently. He's got that. 16-13. Moves into 21st place with 35 pounds, 14 ounces. So sitting in 21st place and going to sweat it out here and hope it's enough to go again tomorrow.
I do. This place is phenomenal, but you get days like this and they just move a lot. I mean, yesterday we caught 25, 30 fish, and today it was tough. Caught a 4-pounder, I think, my last cast. So you can catch 20, 22 pounds of big brown ones when the weather's right, and it's going to get sunny tomorrow, and I would love to get after it again. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for coming out.
Keep our fingers crossed. Hope you get out there. From Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. Had 14-13 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 14-13 yesterday. 5 here today. Top 45 get a chance to fish tomorrow. 15 pounds, 5 ounces today. Puts them in 37th place with 30 pounds and 2 ounces. And unfortunately, below the projected cut here at this point of the weigh-in. But another shot at him up in Waddington.
I'm gonna have to kick butt in Waddington because I dropped out the Classic cut with these fish I caught here. I plan to catch 15 pounds a day and with a kicker every day, and I had that kicker on both days, so it was my fault. I did exactly what I did in practice, and it worked out. I just planned for smaller fish, I guess. I didn't realize everybody was catching them this big, so I'm gonna go up to Waddington and spend time with my family, my girlfriend, and hopefully catch some big ones and get back in that Classic.
Go get it done. We'll see you up there. A 3-time Elite Series winner from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Had 18 pounds, 8 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 29th place with 32 pounds, 14 ounces. £32 pounds, 14 ounces, and Steve Kendi moves into 29th place, and I don't know if it's going to be enough tomorrow.
I'm second flight, so no way, no how. I've been looking at it. So anyway, I wish I was going tomorrow. I saw some big ones today. I wasted a bunch of time chasing some smallmouth, didn't get them this morning, and anyway, when I started running and gunning late this afternoon, I had some big bites, missed a couple, and God, I want to go again. But anyway, we're not. Who knows? Bye. Come on now. What do you want?
I'm just holding the microphone.
What? There's nothing else to say. I mean, I look. What? Come on now. I saw 5 and 6 pounders. They're swimming around everywhere this deep, but I can't catch them.
All right. Well, hopefully not tomorrow, but the next one. A former Bass Nation national champion from California, Randy Pearson, had 21 pounds even as of this morning. 5 fish here today. Let's give the folks at the Chicken Ranch Casino something to cheer about. 17 pounds, 2 ounces with 38 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 9th place currently. Inside the top 10 with 38 pounds and 2 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but man, yesterday's weight and today backing it up should keep you in this thing. Another shot at them again tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, today was kind of a weird day. I wasted too much time where I started in the morning. I saw a nice one, and I kept on going back to it, thinking I could catch it, and I couldn't. It was about 4 pounds. But then a lot of the stuff that I had that I wanted to fish was exposed to the wind, and just kind of had fun today fishing with the camera guy. It was fun day, exciting. Looking forward to get out there tomorrow and get a chance to get back in the top 10.
A lot of fun watching you on Bass Live today. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. He's a 2-time Elite Series winner from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. A former Bass Nation national champion. Holds the record for the biggest smallmouth ever weighed in Bassmaster history. The biggest 5 fish ever weighed in the Classic. 18-2 yesterday, 5 today. 13 pounds, 14 ounces, moves into 33rd place with 32 pounds even, and I know you desperately wanted to fish tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I rode the struggle bus today. I was around big fish, couldn't get them to bite. That doesn't happen too many times. Usually they move or, you're not around them, and I was around them. I could see them on the live scope. I could not get them to bite, which is mind-blowing to me. But I guess, they're getting smarter. Technology's getting better, and they're evolving with it. I'd love to fish tomorrow because, there's some places there's 3, 4, 5 pounders on some of these spots, and I could just watch them. I throw everything at them, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to throw a jerkbait, and they'll follow the jerkbait back to the boat. And that was kind of how my day went. So it's amazing that I have any hair left because I was about to pull it all out. But see you guys. I hope we come back a month later.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you the next one. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a second place finish in our Rookie of the Year race last year from Alabama, Kyle Weltzer. Had 16-12 yesterday, 5 here today. $12 pounds, 14 ounces, moves into 42nd place with 29 pounds, 10 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to be hanging with us this weekend. And the good news is that's not often for you.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be my worst finish ever on the Bassmaster Elite. So, this is such a phenomenal lake that I don't want to leave here with a bad taste in my mouth because it's so much fun to fish here. Unfortunately, though, it is going to be probably my worst finish ever. But I want to give a shout-out to Jay Ellis. He's coming up right behind me. Had a little bit of boat troubles today, and he was actually late, I believe, and a couple of those minutes was because he stopped and picked me up. So whenever he comes out here, let him know y'all appreciate it because I sure do appreciate it because I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Jay Ellis. So I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all next week at St. Lawrence.
Always great to have you here. And let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A Bass Fishing Hall of Famer, a former Classic champion, and Kyle Weltzer's hero today from Oregon, Jay Ellis. 17 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 4 pounds, 14 ounces, but that is due to 9 minutes of late penalties. And Kyle Weltzer says he's 8 of those 9 minutes, I believe. I think he'll take 8 of them. He appreciates it. So, I mean, I'm not shocked to see that you took the time to help somebody out. I mean, you're a true champion both on and off the water, but unfortunately going to be off the water tomorrow.
Well, Dave, we were fishing down in Ticonderoga, and the wind came up that wasn't forecasted, and it quit blowing, but it blew about 20, 25, 30. And the lake got so big that I waited till the last minute, and then halfway back, there's Kyle broke down. He waved me over, and we, that's always the right thing to do to give your another fisherman a ride in if he broke down. And so I was late, but that's the way it goes. I still had a good time here, and I always love coming up to Lake Champlain. It's such a great fishery, but maybe the last time ever I run down to tie. Just because, the forecast today was for wind waves less than a foot, 5 to 10, and then it blew 25. So, I mean, it's just a gamble you take when you run a long ways. But, besides fishing, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation. If I can just talk about that for a little bit. Cast for Kids is the nation's largest children's fishing charity. We put on fishing events for special needs youth all across the country. And so if you're watching online and or out here in the crowd, and you'd like to put on an event in your community for some special needs kids, there's nothing better than taking kids out and putting them on the time of their life and watching them catch their first fish and the big smiles and the hugs they give you. It's just a wonderful time. So get a hold of us at castforkids.org, and we'll help you put an event on in your community.
Great organization, and thank you for everything you do. Castforkids.org. From one Bass Fishing Hall of Famer to another, also a Bassmaster Classic champion from North Carolina, David Fritz. Had 16-12 as of this morning, 5 to add to that here today. He's 5'14" currently to get in the cut. 19 pounds, 7 ounces inside the cut, indeed, in 20th place with 36 pounds and 3 ounces for David Fritz. 36-3. $36 pounds and 3 ounces, and a better day today should keep you in this thing for tomorrow.
Well, I tell you what, I had a good day. It's just one of them days that you go out there and you just don't do any wrong. And, Berkeley's got this logo, Catch More Fish. Let me tell you, if you tie on one of their baits, you're definitely going to catch more fish. I hung in there today with it, and, it's just one of those good days. And thank God, I didn't think it was rough. I started across the lake over there, and, I've been with Rangers since 1985, and let me tell you what, you can't beat them. Running that rough water, you're just safe, and you feel good. And so, anyway, hopefully I'll get to running again tomorrow, because I think I can catch that or more. I should have had more than what I had. But anyway, I went through a lot of fish. I probably caught 2 other 15, 16-pound stringers. So we'll just see what happens.
Tie on those baits, because I think you're going to get another shot again tomorrow. From Grove City, PA, Destin DeMarion. Had 19 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like another good day here today for Destin DeMarion. I hope you didn't have plans on the weekend, because you're going fishing. 21 pounds, 2 ounces, 21-2. And Destin DeMarion rockets all the way up to second place with 40 pounds, 8 ounces. $40 pounds, 8 ounces. Moves into second place, just 2 pounds, 9 ounces short of the overall lead. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'11" to take it away from Seth Fider. Not going to do that, but congratulations on an incredible day and a great tournament so far.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, this place is absolutely incredible. You can literally catch them doing anything you want. in 6 inches of water out to 60. You can really do anything you want. And I've been mixing it up. I think you really need to do that to win a tournament here. And so far, we're right on pace with what I think it's going to take to win. So hopefully we can stay consistent. But I want to give a shout out to my wife back home, daughter Eva. We just bought our first house today. We just closed on it, so they were there to do that. It's a great day in the DeMarion household. Thank you, guys.
Way to go. They closed the house, and you might pay for it if you keep rolling here. From North Carolina, hot off his first top 10 on the Elite Series, Shane Linberger. Had 17 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 18 pounds, 11 ounces with 36 pounds, 3 ounces. Shane Linberger moves into 22nd place. £36, 3 ounces, sitting in 22nd place, and may just get back out there again tomorrow.
Man, I hope so. I sure would love to go. We all miss opportunities and blow things, this, that, and the other, but what I lost today, I'd really like to get out there and get a shot at them tomorrow because it's only getting better.
Love to see it happen. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Had a good day yesterday. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Oklahoma, Dale Hightower. Had 19.5 yesterday. He is leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the tournament with a 5.15 from yesterday. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds even with 34 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 27th place. Inside the top 45 as of right now. 50 anglers into our 95 angler weigh-in. $34 pounds, 5 ounces. So another good day today, a little tougher day today, but I mean, 5.15 obviously not in the bag, and you can't get those every day.
Well, if you noticed, every one of those were smallmouth, and yesterday I had all largemouth. So that's the difference maker. But, hopefully I get to go tomorrow. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty tight, pretty close. Weights are really tight. But if I don't, I do want to give a shout out to my wife at home. She's holding down the fort. Well, I get to come out here and do what I love to do. So, Alicia, I appreciate you, and thank you so much.
Always great to have you here. A 32-time Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 14 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Rick Clunn. Needs 15.6 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in, obviously. 15 pounds, 11 ounces inside the cut right now in 44th place. But unfortunately, you only have one spot of cushion. So inside the cut right now, which is good. But these guys might have a thing or two to say about it, Rick.
I can't say this in my career very often, but I'm getting my butt kicked here, but I'm having so much fun. I really am. I mean, I'm catching them. I'm not finessing. I don't rarely do that. And every one of them guided missiles I see come at and hit the bait at a warp speed. And they're just, I don't get to do it very often on smallmouth. So like I said, it's just a lot of fun doing that.
It's a lot of fun watching you compete every single event. Let's hear it for Rick Clunn, ladies and gentlemen. That man is an inspiration. A 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, Chad Morgan-Taylor. Had 18.2 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 12 pounds even to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in, obviously. 18.2 yesterday, 5 here today for Chad Morgan-Taylor. hot off his 7th Bassmaster Classic, 15-13, inside the top 45 right now in 28th with 33-15, and you just got to hope it's enough to stay there.
After today, it's a miracle. I didn't think I had that much, but I'm definitely blessed for it. I had a few fish on today that I didn't get to see that felt awful good, but it was just harder today with the wind. I was fishing a little bit deeper and have been all week, so we'll just have to see what's going to go on. I know it's off a little bit today for everybody, but at the same time, man, what a wonderful fishery. I came into this thing and I dedicated myself to the smallmouth bite, and I didn't even fish for largemouth. Matter of fact, I only caught one, and he was by accident in practice. So, sometimes it works in your favor and sometimes it doesn't. But there's one thing for sure. This place is special, and it is a phenomenal fishery.
Great fishery, and we hope you're part of it again tomorrow. Took a win earlier this year from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Elite Series champion and a proud member of Team Express Yamaha. Had 16-12 yesterday, 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 11 ounces. With 32 pounds, 7 ounces, he moves into 37th place currently. £32, 7 ounces inside the cut currently, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to stay there, Bill.
Nope, we're going home. For all of you that don't know, I really like taking that Express and that Yamaha and getting in some dirty water. Well, there ain't none out here if y'all don't know that. But I ain't complaining. I get to live my dream every single day. I got an awesome support crew, got an awesome family. Got to thank everybody for coming out here today. Got to thank all my sponsors for making it possible. We're going to pack everything up and head to the St. Lawrence River.
Look forward to seeing you there. It's always great to have you here. From Lake Wallace, South Carolina, Todd Otten. £16, 14 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 2 ounces gives you 32 pounds even. And he moves into 42nd place currently. EK, the stage has eyes. £32 even inside the top 45 right now. In 42nd place. I don't know if it'll hold out though.
No. It's a lot tougher day for me, but that's why I had a couple largemouth in there. I had to go largemouth fishing. Seemed like all the smallmouth just got smaller for me, but I still caught a ton of fish and had a great time this week, and always love coming here and hope we come back.
Sure we will. We look forward to seeing you in Waddington. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 16 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Looking for 14-14 currently to get in the cut. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. We are 54 anglers into our weigh-in. 19 pounds even, much more. He moves into 26th place with 35 pounds, 2 ounces. £35 and 2 ounces, and much better day today. Should keep you around.
Yeah, I hope so. I felt sure coming in, like, yeah, I'll make tomorrow. But now seeing all the big bags today, it's a little sketchy. But I think I'll be good enough to get there tomorrow. I hope have more fun today. Me and smallmouth don't get along, and today I said, you know what, I'm going to pretend like there's not smallmouth in here. And I went and fished for largemouth, and better day. So hopefully tomorrow I can do the same thing. We'll see what happens.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Mount Carmel, Tennessee, a former Bassmaster Opens winner. Every day is doomsday for David Mullins. Hey, straight. 15 pounds, 2 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today for Mullins. 17 pounds, 5 ounces, gives him 32 pounds and 7 ounces. He moves into 38th place currently, but we got a bunch more anglers left to weigh, so you might not be sticking around this weekend.
Oh, I'm not sticking around. I started this morning how I left it off yesterday. I can't keep them hooked, man. I had 20 pounds hooked the first 45 minutes this morning off 2 different places. I swear I can't. It's like to the point I asked my marshal if she had bananas in the boat or if anything bad happened on the way there, and she claimed no, so I'm not sure. But let's go to Waddington and finish this thing up.
All right, we'll see you there. Former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. 17 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Jake Whitaker here on day number 2. Guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite. Top 45 get an opportunity to fish tomorrow. 15 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 34th place. So you're inside there right now, but there's a bunch more anglers still to weigh in.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to get the job done, which is, it's a true testament to the lake out there, man. It's, when you can average 16 and a half, 17 pounds a day and still get sent home early, that's saying something. But, man, I had a blast. Caught them all on a little hair jig and a jerk bait this week, but just never connected with that 4-pound bite today to jump me up a little bit. But, a good week, and we'll get them at Waddington.
Look forward to seeing you there. Let's bring up a 7-time FLW winner from Clewiston, Florida. Get loud for Scott Martin. 16 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today. £11, 8 ounces, gives him 28 pounds, 3 ounces, puts him in 55th place, and an uncharacteristically tough finish for Scott Martin here on beautiful Lake Champlain, being joined by his daughter on stage. May just see her here in the future, ladies and gentlemen. So, Scott, not going to have the finish that you would have liked to and hoped coming into this event. I mean, a great history on this body of water, but, I mean, nothing makes it feel better than sharing the stage with your daughter up here, I imagine.
Absolutely. That's the best part of the day right now. You know, I've been fortunate enough to finish first on this lake, and I'm probably going to finish last this tournament, but you know, it was a twilight zone out there for me today. I had the bites to do okay, not do fantastic, but I lost every one of them. It didn't matter if it was a Carolina rig, a drop shot. It didn't matter what I threw. These fish were jumping off at the boat, losing them at the boat. It was just amazing, really. It really was. At one point, I had to apologize to my marshal because I was having a little bit of a conniption fit. I'm like, I am so sorry. This is embarrassing, but this is crazy. But you know what? It's a beautiful lake, and to be able to have her come up here and kind of experience this. We're going to go to St. Lawrence after this, and she's going to I'm letting her see this whole thing, and she's really wanting to fish these tournaments when she's old enough, which is next week. She's going to be 16.
So you next week you're 16, and that's when you can fish them, right?
Yes, sir.
So when are you entering your first Bassmaster event?
Well, I want to fish as a co-angler like as soon as I can. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me this. I mean, I know you're very hardcore and you critique his footage and stuff like that. Why do you think he didn't do very well this week?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe the weather got him. I don't know. I think maybe just a little nervous. I don't know.
Can you give him a pep talk for Waddington?
Sure, yeah.
We really like to see him in the Bassmaster Classic. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. The Martin family, an incredible fishing family, a dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep them rolling through. Another Florida angler from Okeechobee, Florida, Kyle Monty. 12 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today. 14 pounds and an ounce gives him 26 pounds, 15 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around in 56th place currently, but got another one in Waddington and giant fish up there.
Yeah, I've got one more. It's obviously not the tournament I wanted, not the season I wanted, but that's the nature of this sport, guys. If you don't catch them, these guys behind us right here, they're going to catch them every single day. So it's a dog-eat-dog sport, and I know that. I love this sport, but I'm at the point to where I'm weighing these fish in today so I can thank my sponsors for putting me out here this year. It came to a point where I didn't think I was going to be able to finish the season. So H.E. Hill Foundation for sure. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to the St. Lawrence and hopefully get a big bag there.
Great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you there. From Wisconsin, a win at our last event, Caleb Kufal. Caleb Kufal took a win at Lake Gunnersville, had 17 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 17.3 yesterday, 15.4 today, moves into 40th place currently with 32 pounds, 7 ounces. So inside the cut right now. That's the good news. The bad news is all those guys you were just standing back there with.
Yeah, that it's not going to hold up, but going home a little early. But, man, I'll tell you, this place is phenomenal. Just throughout practice in the tournament, catching 40 fish a day, just hard to get that big bite. Today I was kind of lacked that 4-pounder that I needed, but it is what it is. Heading to Waddington, looking forward to catching some big smallmouth up there, and we'll see what we can do.
Awesome to have you here as always, and congrats on your win at the last one. From Georgia in Elite Series, a Rookie of the Year, Drew Cook. Drew Cook had 19 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 19.5 yesterday. Looks like another good day here today. 19 pounds, 3 ounces with 38 pounds, 8 ounces. Drew Cook is inside the top 10 in 9th place currently. Sitting in 9th place inside our top 10, sitting in a great spot at halfway point of this tournament.
Yeah, consistency. I mean, I've been as consistent as I can be. Today it was a little bit different than it was yesterday, but man, this place is awesome. I mean, if you look at these weights, it is unreal. There was 9 20-pound bags yesterday, and God knows how many over 18, but I had a blast today, and I cannot wait to go out there tomorrow. I just got to figure out how I can get 2 of those really good bites in the boat and get a pound so you can make it into the top 10 Fish Championship Sunday.
Go get it done. We'll get an opportunity. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. From Corbin, Kentucky, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Mike Huff. Had 16 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 16.5 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looking for 15.11 currently to get inside the cut. 17.1 inside the cut right now with 10 spots of cushion in 35th place. The top 45 get to fish tomorrow. $33 pounds, 6 ounces, and sitting in 35th place. So inside the cut right now. I don't know if it'll hold out, but man, did your job today.
I did. I tried really hard today. Lost a couple good ones, but that's just part of it. It'll be close. I'd say I'm going to be 1 or 2 fish short, but this place is awesome. It's so full of fish, and 4-pounders everywhere. But looking forward to next week and hanging in there.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. All the way from Newcomers Town, Ohio, a 2-time Classic qualifier, Hunter Shryock. Hunter Shryock had 17 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Let's get him inside the cut and get him fishing on semifinal Saturday. Looking for 14-13 currently, 15-15 inside the cut right now in 38th place with 33 pounds, 2 ounces. And gotta hope it's enough to stay inside the top 45 for another semifinal Saturday appearance here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 33 pounds, 2 ounces inside the cut for now. Just got to hope that it's enough. But regardless, I mean, it's going to be a close one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I said yesterday, this place is literally just a game of ounces, and I was really hoping it was going to weigh a little bit more than that because I think it's going to be right above that 33.5-pound range. But you know what? It's been a good week. Can't complain. Berkeley accents coming through time and time again, and we got to go to head over to Waddington. I know I got to save those, so maybe this strategy, I might not make the cut, so then I can use them all there. So that's what I'm going to try to do, just save up my flatworms.
I like that approach. I mean, it sounds good. Sounds good. Here's a guy you guys are all going to love. Everybody loves him. Hot off his first Bassmaster Classic, Takumi Ito. Quickly becoming one of the most popular pros on tour. Had 20 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Smallmouth love him, and they did once again today by the looks of things. 5 fish for Takumi Ito here on day number 2. 17 pounds, 2 ounces with 37 pounds and 9 ounces. Takumi Ito moves into 14th place and will be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday. $17.2, so a good day, but a little bit tougher today. Just a few smaller bites, Takumi?
Yeah, today is a very, very tough. So I don't know why, but yesterday the easy to 30 fish, 40 fish I caught, but today is so smallmouth mouth is always no bite, so I cannot understand. Always smallmouth, so good for taku, but today the smallmouth no good.
What was their mouth like again today? What was their mouth? Yeah. The smallmouth's mouth. Show me what were they doing?
So I will talk smallmouth today night, maybe tomorrow is easy to mouth. So I cast a bait, maybe okay.
That was incredibly fast and very intimidating, but I hope that they boom, 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 whatever you did right there. I hope it happens for you tomorrow. From North Carolina, Elite Series champion Brian New. Had 13 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, a better day today. 5 fish here today for Brian New. 19 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 39th place with 33 pounds, 2 ounces. A great rally here on day number 2, stop number 8 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Gonna weigh one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'11" for the day, 5'15" for the tournament, 5'7". Not gonna take that over, but with 19.11, gotta be happy, man. That rally was a huge rally for you today.
So it definitely was. So yesterday I made a really long, dumb run. Today I made a longer run, and I caught them. I really actually didn't go as far. I just made a bunch of laps, and that was way more fun than yesterday. My back hurts. I'm sure those fish hurt, but salvaged some points. Yesterday there was a lot of stuff went wrong, and today was a lot better. It was way more fun. I doubt I'm going to make the cut, but hopefully I'll get a check, and I'm ready to go up wherever we're going next week.
We'll see you in Waddington. Congrats on a great rally. It's always more fun when you catch them. Here's a 2-time classic qualifier from Texas, Yusuke Miyazaki. Yusuke Miyazaki had 13 pounds, 7 ounces. Ounces, moves into 63rd place with 26 pounds even, or 26 pounds and an ounce. $26 pounds and an ounce. Yusuke, unfortunately, outside the cut this time around, but heading to Waddington next.
Yeah, and usually I like smallmouth, but I got a long decision yesterday to try to do the largemouth yesterday. But then, I switched to the smallmouth today, but first 5 fish is all the largemouth somehow, but the little ones. But, well, next tournament, I try to catch a big smallmouth, show to the New York people again.
I look forward to seeing you there. There's some giants, that's for sure. A 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 13 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today for Bernie Schultz. Five fish for 11 pounds, 3 ounces, gives him 24.15, moves you into 65th. A tough finish here this time around, but no better way to recover from that than go to a fishery that you've done very, very well in obviously the St. Lawrence River next, and you forget about this one in a hurry.
I guess that's where my head's been all week, is thinking about the river. But, you know, I've done well here in the past. The last couple of trips I did okay, and I thought I was going to do good this week, but things changed, and I just didn't change with them. Great fishery. I mean, these guys prove it every day, so I'd like to come back and try to get a little redemption.
Sure, we'll be back, and we look forward to seeing you next week. A 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Asheville, Alabama, former TTBC champion Matt Herron. Had 15 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. 18 pounds, 6 ounces inside the cut, currently in 36th place with 33 pounds, 8 ounces for Matt Herron. So, Matt, a better day today has got you inside the cut for now, and hopefully you stay there, but regardless, salvaged a bunch of points.
Yeah, you know, that was the main goal today. You know, we're late into the season, and you know, every one of these guys is focused on making that classic. And it's once you've been to one, you got to go back every year. And you know, that really was my goal, the whole deal. I mean, I'm firmly in the classic right now, but I don't want to have no wiggle rooms. And you know, today was special. I got out there and just kind of went, fun fishing, and I did my thing, and I left the largemouth alone. I'm tired of catching 3-pounders. If you want to catch 3-pounders, you can catch all you want. But I picked up a spinning rod, went caught me some smallmouth, and run that skeeter over. I gave it a really good rough water test coming in. I might have cut my time a little close. And Greg DePalma said he could count the ribs on the bottom and the prop multiple times. So I'm sure my back will feel it tonight. But it's a great week, and I always loved coming up here and getting ready to move down the road.
Always great to have you here. Great rally. From Tennessee, a former Bassmaster Opens winner, Skylar Hamilton. Had 16-4 yesterday, 5 fish here today for Skylar Hamilton. $16-4 yesterday, 5 today. 15-15 moves into 49th place with 32 pounds and 3 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of our semifinal Saturday cut. 32 pounds and 3 ounces, and unfortunately, Skylar going to be a little bit outside of our top 45. Not fishing tomorrow, but man, heading to Waddington, New York, and I don't care who you are, that has got to be an exciting way to finish the season with giant fish.
Oh yeah, you know, this place, it kind of broke me in with the smallmouth deal and getting over losing a few of them, which is going to happen next week too. But man, anywhere in New York, great place to fish this time of year. Being from Tennessee, it's 120 degrees, humidity, it's brutal, and fish don't bite very good. But up here, they bite, and they're usually big. So, man, I did everything I could this week and just came up a little bit short, and had a great time fishing. And we got to say hi to all my family back home. Love you guys, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. From Shelby in North Carolina, a 2-time FLW Tour winner, Matt Airy. 15 pounds, 13 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today. Needs 16-10 to get inside the cut currently. 18 pounds, 12 ounces inside the cut in 30th place. 15 spots of cushion with 34 pounds and 9 ounces. Sitting in 30th place with 34 pounds and 9 ounces. You got 15 spots of cushion and 25 anglers left to go. So pretty good odds, but It's still going to be stressful.
You don't ever count your chickens until they hatch with this crowd. I can promise you that. But, yeah, we dug ourselves a little hole yesterday and had a pretty solid practice. I'm sure wish the sun would shine up here because, the smallmouth like sun. But if we get to go tomorrow, I'll be excited if we do get to see some sunlight. But, we come into these last two events trying to make that Bassmaster Classic. That's each and every person's goal back behind this stage every year. And I was right. I was in 40th place coming in this event. So hopefully we make that day 3 cut and finish the job.
Keep my fingers crossed for you. Love to see you back out here again tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Bass Nation national champion from Beaverton, Oregon, Cody Holland. Sure. How you doing? 16-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Cody Holland. Looks like a better day today. Needs 16 even to get in the cut. 18-1. He moves into 29th place with 34 pounds and 12 ounces. 34, 12, and sitting in 29th place currently. $34 pounds, 12 ounces, and a better day today should be enough. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed it's enough to get you back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I needed this today. I had one mishap today, and I hope it doesn't cost me. I broke off like a 4.5, 5.5, doing something stupid. I tried grabbing the line. I got it in the boat, grabbed the line, and it popped instantly. But I really hope I get to go tomorrow with the sun shining. These smallmouth are going to bite, and that's all I'm doing. I'm fishing for smallmouth the same way I like to fish for them at home, and I love this place. This fishery is awesome, so.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. Find out here pretty quickly if you've got enough. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 16 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today, looking for 16.5 to get inside the cut currently. 17 pounds even inside the cut in 37th place with 33 pounds, 9 ounces, 33.9, and he's sitting in 37th place currently. The top 45 fish on semifinal Saturday here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite. So sitting inside the top 45 right now in 37th place. I know you're going to be nervous here for a little while, but I hope it's enough.
I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to take a little over 34. And, I mean, it's all going to come down to ounces like when you always come here, which I've only been here once or twice, and it's always been that. But, I mean, like I said yesterday, I'm not a smallmouth fisherman, and I fished for them this week. And, I did the best I could. I had a few that come off, but, I mean, it is what it is. So we're going to go to another smallmouth fishery that everybody says it's the best in the world, and I'll probably catch about 15 pounds again. But I might go largemouth fishing. I don't know. But got us some good points. I think we, hopefully we can make the Classic. I mean, we're sitting pretty good. So just want to say thank y'all. Thanks everybody at home. And Mr. Dave, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you. Unless he sneaks in. We'll find out at the end of this. From Georgia, let's bring out a former Elite Series champion and a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Drew Benton. 15 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Needs 17.10 here today to get inside the cut currently. 15.8 yesterday, looking for 17.10 here today. 19.7. He moves into 29th place with 34 pounds and 15 ounces. Drew Benton making a big rally here on day number 2 and may have done enough to get out there on semifinal Saturday. Man, that is a valuable rally, and hopefully it's enough to get back out there.
Yeah, hopefully it was. I was beating myself up real bad after yesterday, digging myself a pretty deep hole. And today I just went out there and kept it simple. That Lowrance Active Target, this is the first event that I've actually got to put it to use for the whole day, and it has got to be the best forward-facing sonar out there. You could actually see the fish come up off the bottom, eat the bait, and see the drop shot weight with the bait in the fish's mouth. It's incredible. Big Bite's working on a new soft plastic that's scented. All you have to do is get it around these smallmouth, and they just inhale it. So it was a lot of fun today. I probably caught 40 fish, and hopefully we get a chance to go do it again tomorrow.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. We'll find out here pretty quick. From Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Had 16.6 yesterday. Looking for 16-12 here today to get inside the cut currently. 18 pounds, 3 ounces. Moves into 33rd place with 34 pounds and 9 ounces for Greg De Palma. So inside the cut right now, and you got to go join the group of guys pacing backstage, biting their fingernails.
I don't like that group, Dave.
It's better than the other group, the one that's already left.
This is true. There's one golden rule when you come up north, and that's not fall behind. And yesterday, I fell behind. I rallied best I could today. I pretty much caught everything that bit but 3 fish. That didn't help me, but it was a good day otherwise. I want to thank my parents for coming all the way up here and their friends. I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. So, thank you.
Well, hopefully you're still around here tomorrow. We'll find out here shortly. Let's bring out Elite Series champion from Alabama, Bill Weidler. Bill Weidler had 17-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today, looking for 15-7 to get inside the cut currently. Our 75th angler to weigh in today. 95 anglers in the field. The top 45 move on. He's looking for 15-7. 5 fish all alive. Needs 15 pounds, 7 ounces, 16-13. Inside the cut currently with 34 pounds, 8 ounces in 34th place. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for Bill Weidler, ladies and gentlemen. So in there for now, and I hope you stay there till the end.
Yeah, I really thought I needed about 17 or 18 to make it, even though I, caught 17-11 yesterday. I mean, it's amazing fishery, and, I just hope I get to go back out there tomorrow. With the sunshine, I think they're going to bite a lot better, so I'm going to sit back there and bite my nails with everybody else.
All right, well, we'll let you know as soon as possible. Our next angler, hot off his first Bassmaster Classic qualification from Richmond, Virginia, Ed Lochran III. The barrister had 16-9 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 16-10 to get inside the cut here right now. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Inside the cut currently in 37th place with 33 pounds and 13 ounces. So I feel like a broken record, but just like I've said to the last 10 guys, you're inside the cut. Just got to hope to stay there because, man, it seems like everybody's, even on tough days, I mean, this place delivers.
Yeah, it really does. I'm not going to make the cut. It'll probably be a half pound or a pound outside is where I end up. But what a great tournament. Just caught a ton of fish. I love this lake. Just caught a ton of fish and just had a great time. I'm able to stay at my cousin's house over in Vermont, so take the ferry over every morning. Just kind of a cool way to fish a tournament, but I wish I was fishing tomorrow, and I guess I'm on to Thousand Islands next.
Look forward to seeing you there, and always great to have you here. From Paducah, Kentucky, get loud for a 3-time Bassmaster winner, Mark Menendez. 17-7 yesterday. 5 fish for Menendez here today. Needs 15 pounds, 14 ounces to get inside the cut currently. 13 pounds, 11 ounces. With 31 pounds, 2 ounces, he moves into 63rd place. Well, let's hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro Mark Menendez. So, Mark, unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around, but at least it gives me something different to say than the last 10 guys who I said they're inside the cut. Let's hope you stay there.
Well, the last 10 all had 18 pounds, and it helps when you do that. I just never got those 2 good bites like I had yesterday. Had one little special place, and I guess I milked it for all it's worth and should have moved around a little more. But great place to be, lots of fish to catch. We're going to another great place next week, so we'll get back on the train there.
Look forward to seeing you there and a big finish. A 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 18 pounds, 15 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish looking for 14 pounds, 6 ounces to get inside the cut. I don't think that's a problem. 18 pounds, 13 ounces, not just in the cut, but flirting with the top 10. He moves into 14th place with 37 pounds and 12 ounces. So you don't have to worry about the top 45. You know you're in there and getting pretty close to the top 10 at this point. So why not just stick around here till Sunday?
Yeah, I never want to leave. It's an incredible place to fish. Just like almost all the places in New York are just, just so full of fish. This one's a little bit different because, a quality bite just changes your whole day. I haven't really had a big one yet, and I'm figuring a few things out as I go along, and that's what's really amazing is, I had a great pattern yesterday and it, produced about the same amount of weight, and today I could not get bit doing that, and made a bait change in the last 3 hours, and it was incredible. So I'm definitely excited about tomorrow.
Go get them tomorrow. Great to see you catching them here this week. From Fayetteville, Tennessee, a 6-time classic qualifier, the always lethal Brandon Lester. 20 pounds and an ounce yesterday. He's got 5 fish here today, needs 13 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut. 17 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 15th place with 37 pounds and 10 ounces for Brandon Lester. $37 pounds, 10 ounces, and sitting in 15th place. So, you're not focused on top 45. You're focused on getting in the top 10 tomorrow.
That's right, man. It started out slow for me this morning. I started on a couple places where I caught them pretty good yesterday, and it just wasn't happening. And then this afternoon when they finally started biting, I had already fished my good stuff, so I just kind of started running around and fishing old stuff here that I've caught them off of in the past, and it kind of worked out. I feel like it was kind of a survival day for me. Hopefully we can get another one of them 20-pound bags tomorrow and jump up in that top 10, but looking forward to getting back out there.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here in the morning. From Gonzales, Louisiana, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year and a 6-time Bassmaster winner, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Had 17 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today, looking for 15-15 to get inside the cut. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 39th place with 33 pounds and 15 ounces, with just 15 anglers left to weigh in here today. So, Hack, you got 6 spots of cushion and 15 anglers left to go. How you feeling about your odds?
Not good. Not good at all. But, I caught a lot of fish today. I just didn't get any good didn't catch any good ones today. I worked on some yesterday, but this place is incredible. So I think out of all the times we've been here, I looked at the weights yesterday. They've never been as good as they were yesterday. Down the list. The top's about the same as normal, but, man, like 90th place was 15 pounds. That's pretty incredible for
here today had 18 pounds 2 ounces. We are 80 anglers into our weigh-in, 95 in the field. The top 45 making on to semifinal Saturday, and while they get that all dealt with, we'll have a quick look at our leaderboard. Your tournament leader, Brian Schmidt, with 43 pounds even. Behind him, Destin Demarion with 40 pounds, 8 ounces. Chris Zaldain trying to chase down his first Elite Series title, and he's in third place with 40 pounds, 6 ounces. Followed by two guys who have already won earlier this year, Lee Livesay and Jeff Gustafson, followed by our leader in Angler of the Year points, Seth Fider. What a season he is having, one of the best seasons in Bassmaster history. Caleb Sumrall in 7th, Buddy Gross, our day one leader, in 8th. Drew Cook in 9th, and Patrick Walters rounding out our top 10. As I said, 95 anglers in the field. We have 15 more to weigh here, ladies and gentlemen. After today, we will cut it down to the top 45, and only the top 10 will fish on Championship Sunday. Nothing to see here. We're right back to work, ladies and gentlemen. I was not stalling. I was just giving you an update on the time. But if you look at our leaderboard, 19-1, the amazing fighter man gave you something to cheer about with 37 pounds, 3 ounces, not the amazing fighter man, the sleepy assassin. I've been talking really quick for a long time here right now, trying to stall our way through this, but with 37 pounds, 3 ounces, the sleepy assassin is amazing too. Well, so I'm glad we got through that smooth.
Oh, you're a professional. That's for dang sure. I wish I was as good at this as you are at that.
Well, if I was as good at that, I wouldn't have to do this. So we were both in our chosen professions. But, man, you're fishing tomorrow on this incredible fishery.
Yeah, another day in paradise. I had a blast today. Caught them all day pretty consistently. Still going to have to do it again tomorrow. We moved up a little bit, but I'm sure I'm going to have to catch another 19, maybe even 20, just to try to make sure I get up into that 20 cut for day 4. That's really what we want to do. It's fishing really well right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure the weather will change, and they'll change, but we'll try to change with them.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and hopefully we're a little smoother on the stage. From Georgia, in Elite Series, rookie Mark Frazier. Had 16 pounds, 2 ounces. Yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 17.7 to get inside the cut. 18.8 inside the cut. In 35th place with 34 pounds, 10 ounces. He's got 10 spots of cushion. And 13 anglers left to weigh in, so pretty good odds that you're going to get going tomorrow. But, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you got, 10 spots of cushion and 13 anglers left to go. So how you feeling?
I don't know. The way this place is fishing right now, I don't feel very good. But, yesterday's – hopefully I make it, but I don't know. It's going to be close. But yesterday I wish I would have definitely caught a little bit more. But 16 is nothing to sneeze at. I just – felt like I worked entirely too hard when I got in. I realized everybody has 16, so I don't know. If I make it, have to run new water because I think I did about all I could today to come up with that. So anyway, thank y'all for coming.
We'll find out here in just a few minutes whether you're going or not. A 2-time Elite Series Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 17 pounds and 9 ounces. Yes, 5 fish here today for the G-Man.
With a very low weight of, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, 15-2. That's laying the meat to him, Mama. I drove 25,000 miles up here, tore my boat all apart and beat myself down to nothing, and I sacked myself 15-2 right there, boys. Huh? Y'all want to go do something? I've dropped shot, drug around, I've Ned rig, Fred rig, I've crank, jerk, flop. I'm over it. These fish are about undependable. They're like a COVID test. You don't know what they're going to do. One day it's positive, one day it's negative, one day a mask works, one day it don't work. I don't know. I'm over here. They testing over there. I run over there. I beat all up. My feet are wet. I'm like, yeah, this is lovely. I should have took up badminton. I don't know how you Canadians do this up here in this rough water. By the way, what's the deal with all you Canadians out here that like to lay around in your birthday suit?
I didn't know. Do they do that?
Dave.
Well, isn't that what you do? I mean, it's only warm a few months a year. You might as well take in the sun in every single area possible.
That's exactly what I thought when I seen it. I'm like, okay, I get it. So you can only lay out 4 or 5 days a year, just get naked. I said, maybe the Canadians, they don't have guns, so they just lay out in a birthday suit. I don't know. But I've seen it.
Well, if you've seen us in our birthday suit, you know we got guns.
Now we're going to start lying. Y'all put him on the prayer list.
Let's hear it for Gerald Swindle, the only Australian to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series, the only Australian to ever win the Elite Series event. Fear my heart. Carl Jacobson had 20 pounds, 5 ounces. I'm sorry, that is a leftover laugh from Swindle. 5 fish here today, 18 pounds, 4 ounces. And Carl Jacobson in 9th place inside our top 10 with 38 pounds, 9 ounces. Fear my heart and living up to that motto in a big way. Carl, I got to tell you, man, one thing is true about you, man. When you get put in a corner, you come out swinging, and it seems to be when you perform the best. What a performance you've had so far this week.
Yeah, it's been awesome. You know, today, just one of those things again when it's not going right, and it's keeping your head in the game, and that's about life fishing. It's about everything. It's like getting knocked down, coming back up, and just, you know, just not having that quit in me, and I've learned to kind of not enjoy the adversity, but take it head on, and like not thinking about requalifying, not thinking about making a classic, thinking about this is my dream. I'm out there living it right now, right here. This is what I've gone my whole life chasing, and so why be upset and thinking about the worst when I'm out there? So just enjoying each day. Yesterday and today were just 2 phenomenal days. I love being on live, having the Aussies watching back home. This is my first 2 days using using Humminbird Live, and I think you saw it out there on live. It's been an absolute changer for my fishing, and so I'm just a lot more accurate with every single cast and more efficient, and it's just fun just seeing every little fish, seeing my bait, seeing what's going on. So kept me in the hunt. Let's see if we can put a big bag tomorrow and make that final Sunday. I love Champlain, love New York, and appreciate all sport.
Keep it going. It's awesome to watch. An Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Stetson Blaylock had 14-1 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 6 ounces, so a little bit better day today with 31 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 69th place currently. £31, 7 ounces, so a bit of redemption today, but unfortunately yesterday going to knock you outside of the cut.
Yeah, I had, like I said yesterday, I had a couple get away that I'd like to have back that I think would have put me real close, but you know, that's just a part of this game. It's awful that you come to a lake like this and catch them like that and you get to go home early. But we've got another one next week. Got to dust this off quick. I love the St. Lawrence. I've been there a bunch of times, so I'm ready to get back over there and try to put it together.
We'll see you over there. Always great to have you here. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latuso. Had 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 10 anglers left to weigh in here today. 12-2 yesterday. 5 fish here today for Robbie Latuso. 14 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 26 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 81st place. A tough one this time around, but no better way to recover from that than go whack him up in Waddington next week.
Yeah, man, I tell you, when you're on a lake where you catch 3-pounders and you're getting your butt kicked, it's a pretty good place to fish, I tell you. But I'm definitely looking forward to the St. Lawrence River. I mean, it's a smallmouth factory of a lifetime. So I'm going to go back to the room, get ready, and try it again.
We'll see you up there. An Elite Series rookie from Alabama, Josh Strachner. £16, 3 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 17.7. Looking for 17.7 to get inside the cut here today. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Just 3 ounces short of the cut with 33 pounds, 7 ounces. Moving to 50th place, but salvage some points.
Yeah, it's a little bit better today than I had yesterday. You know, this lake's so good. You know, it's hard to have a bad day on this lake. You catch 15, 17 pounds every day. So I'm looking forward to going to St. Lawrence and hopefully we'll do a little bit better.
Look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. From Manny, Louisiana, Elite Series rookie Daryl Gleason. At 18-8 yesterday. Looking for 15-2 today to get inside the cut. 5 fish. Needs 15 pounds, 2 ounces, 14-12, just outside the cut, and I know that one hurts.
Yeah, very disappointed in the results today. I got to give myself more chances than what I'm given. This morning I lost one of those ones that you can't lose in an event like this. It just come off. It wasn't nothing I did. The good Lord just didn't want that smallmouth to come to the weigh-in, but it was 4 to 5 pounder. And it was just one of those days. But if I keep giving myself opportunities, I know it's all going to get lined out. And so I'm excited next week. I'm going to win St. Lawrence River and qualify for the Classic. That's my plan. That's what I'm going to do.
Go do it.
Yeah. And thank you. Thank all you guys. Great crowd here at Champlain. First time up here in Plattsburgh. It's beautiful. And I'm, excited to get back up here and get a little revenge. Thank you.
Go get them next week. We look forward to seeing you there. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 18 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday, looking for 15-1 here today to get inside the cut. 5 all alive, needs 15 pounds and an ounce, 17 pounds and 9 ounces. The prodigy moves into 30th place with 36 pounds, 2 ounces. Brandon Polnick going to be part of semifinals Saturday. So a little tougher day today, but man, going to be fishing tomorrow, and anytime you get out here, you got a shot.
You do. Today I needed a rally day. When you get behind here, it's really hard to come back because there's so many 3.5 to 4 pounders. And I thought there were going to be more fish coming to me, and today I actually struggled getting more bites. So we'll make a little adjustment for tomorrow, try to gamble a little bit. I'm here to win, so we're going to go out there and try to do that.
Go get it done. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Here's a guy who wins a bunch, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, 7-time FLW Tour winner from Florida, John Cox. Had 17 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, looking for 16-6 here today to get inside the cut. 5 all alive. Needs 16 pounds, 6 ounces, 17-7 again today. Gives him 34 pounds, 13 ounces. And a consistent tournament puts John Cox in 35th place. And he will be fishing on semifinals Saturday once again here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. So consistent, that's for sure.
Oh man, I didn't know I had that much. I really struggled today, but I got the I'm running that new Crestliner, the MX21, and I haven't been able to tell anybody, I haven't run in any big water when it's rough yet. And man, today it got rough. I ran halfway down the lake, turned around, and decided to come back up here because the wind was picking up. And man, it was just an awesome day. I hope we get to go tomorrow. I mean, I'd love to go fish another day, and if not, it's been an awesome year. Look forward to next year, and man, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Don't say goodbye. You're going tomorrow, dude. Well, you're going. I mean, you can't be eliminated at this point. I don't have an abacus, but I've worked it out that far. All the way from Japan, Kenta Kamira. 18 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 5 fish here today. He's 15-12 to get in the cut. 18 pounds, 5 ounces. Kenta Kamira going fishing tomorrow. And 6 ounces. Congratulations, Kenta, going fishing tomorrow. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm feel good about it, but actually I was looking for some 4-pounder, but I don't think, every one of them was 3.5. So, I'm probably going to have to fish in new water tomorrow.
Go get those 4-pounders tomorrow and get into Sunday.
Yeah, that could happen here, I mean, they're all probably brothers and sisters. I was catching them off the same school. So, yeah, you got a 4.5-pounder school. That could have happened easily.
Go get it done. I'd love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. A two-time Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 17.9 yesterday. Luke Palmer looking for 16.6 here today to get inside our semifinal Saturday cut. Looking for 16 pounds, 6 ounces. Had 17.9 yesterday. 5 all alive here today. Good Lord. Needs 16 pounds, 6 ounces. 20 pounds and 9 ounces. With 38 pounds and 2 ounces, Luke Palmer moves into 13th place currently. You got 20 pounds of smallmouth. You said you wanted to get that.
I wanted to in a bad way, and my last cast done it for me today. I caught he weighed over 4. I had a 3 1/4, 3 1/2 in there, and he dropped over it for me, and that's what I needed. But I got on a little something today. I hope it kind of keeps panning out because there's a bunch of them that showed up, and I lost a couple big ones today that really cost me. But that's smallie fishing, I guess. Do you lose smallmouth all the time?
You do, yeah.
Okay, that happened for me today, but I run that Phoenix, and she kept me out dry and high, and I kept getting it. So let's go do it again tomorrow.
Gonna get a shot. Awesome, great job today. A 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 3-time U.S. Open winner from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Had 15 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. $15.3 yesterday, 5 here today for Clifford Perch. 16 pounds, 6 ounces, gonna finish outside of the top 45, moving to 75th place with 31 pounds and 9 ounces. $31 pounds and 9 ounces, unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around. But the good news is we're heading to the St. Lawrence River next, and you've done pretty good there in the past.
Yeah, I'd like to have a good derby. I really haven't been fishing very good, and I don't know what's wrong, but I had a great time fishing this week. The fishing was actually great. It's just my weight wasn't real good. So, I guess I can't complain. I'd like to have a good event, but, as a kid, I dreamed of fishing out of a boat like I've got a Phoenix with a Suzuki, and I dreamed of fishing out of a bass boat like that. So, I'm really enjoying myself. But I would like to have a good tournament again.
Looking forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully it happens there. A 4-time Elite Series of Bridesmaid, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 16 pounds, 8 ounces to start the day. Looking 5 fish here today. Needs 17.7 to fish tomorrow. 16.8 yesterday, 5 fish here today, 16 pounds, 7 ounces, with 32 pounds, 15 ounces. Brock Mosley moves into 62nd place currently. So Brock, unfortunately, going to finish outside of the cut, but we're going to a fishery that you've come pretty close to winning on in the past, and no better way to finish the season with a W there and a guaranteed Bassmaster Classic berth on the line.
Man, that would be awesome, but against these guys, you gotta bring it every event. And man, they caught them this week. This is actually my favorite lake in the country, and I like it better when the smallmouth are out deep on the rock piles, and I just never really could get anything going. Both days I was just one call away from being right there where you need to be. And but it's part of fishing a lake that's got these quality like this, man. You just got to catch them every day. But we're gonna take the weekend off, maybe do some golfing, and get ready for Waddington.
Look forward to seeing you there. Always awesome to have you here. That concludes our weigh-in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with us. A very long weigh-in, but we have cut our field down to 45 anglers that will compete on semifinal Saturday. Have a look at our top 10 Your tournament leader with 43 pounds even, Brian Schmidt. Right behind him, Destin Demarion with 40 pounds, 8 ounces, followed by Chris Zaldain, Lee Livesay, Jeff Gustafson, Seth Fider, Caleb Sumrall, your day one leader, Buddy Gross, Carl Jacobson, and rounding out your top 10, Drew Cook. We started with 95, 45 remain. They'll leave the dock at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com, but kicking off at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, FS1. That's right, Bass Live from 8 a.m. till noon on FS1, and the hours outside of that, you can watch it on the Fox Sports app and Bassmaster.com. This has been the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Champlain. We're 2 days in with 2 to go, 45 remain, and we'll see you tomorrow.